Trade we all know well, it's bringing cattle over on every track to the Gulf and back. They know the Queensland drovers. Pass the belly round me, boys, don't let the pint pot stand there, for tonight we'll drink the health of every overlander. I come from the northern plains, where the girls and grass are scanty, where the creeks run dry or 10 foot high, and it's aye the trout are plenty. Pass the billy round me, boys, don't let the pint pot stand there, for tonight we'll drink the health of every overlander. There are men from every land, from Spain and France and Flanders, we're a well-mixed pack of white and black men called the overlanders. Pass the billy round me, boys, don't let the pint pot stand there, for tonight we'll drink the health of every overlander. When we've earned a spree in town, we live like pigs in clover, and a whole month's check goes down the neck of many the Queensland drover. Pass the billy round me, boys, don't let the pint pot stand there, for tonight we'll drink the health of every overlander. As I pass along the road, the children raise my dander, crying, "Mother dear, take in the clothes, here comes an overlander." Pass the billy round me, boys, don't let the pint pot stand there, for tonight we'll drink the health of every overlander. Yeah, that's it. Men must work and the women must weep, and the sooner it's over, the sooner to sleep, and the harbour bar we know. There's your refrain. And the tune you sort of, I could sort of extrapolate from there, whatever the word is. Three fishes went sailing away to the west, way to the west as the sun went down. Each thought of the woman that he loved the best. The kite flew out over the town. The men must work and the women must weep, for the sooner it's over, the sooner to sleep, and the harbor bar be more. I don't know. That's all I know. I know it by the seagull thing. It's a seagull from the land under wings. Yeah, it's a seagull from the land of the waves, and it's a legend that they're talking to the gull, and they're asking how the drowned sailors are. Are they all right? Are they dead? Are they all right? Are they taking good care of them? And the gull answers. The refrain is in the gull's language, and then the gull answers in the second verse and describes them, where they are, what they look like, what their trappings are, and then repeats his refrain in the gull's language. He's from the Hebrides. Snow white seagull highway, oh Eddie, tell to me where thou hast them. Where our fair young lads are resting. Grief within my heart is nesting. Heart to heart they lie, side by side, sea foam aside from their cold lips coming. Sea rack their shroud, and their harps the sea sail cruel. Sea rack their shroud, and their harps the sea said When I was a young and cradle cake, no drop of milk now would I take. My daddy up and had his spake, give the child a jar of porter. Tooraloo-raloo-ra-la, 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 give him a jar of porter. For if you want your child to grow, your child to grow, your child to grow, if you want your child to grow, give him a jar of porter. Tooraloo-raloo-ra-la, 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 give him a jar of porter. When I'm dead and in my grave, hope for me a prayer you'll say, and as you're passing by that you'll toss him a jar of porter. Tooraloo-raloo-ra-la, 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 give him a jar of porter. And when I reach the golden gates, I know I won't have long to wait. I'll call St. Peter aside and say, you can repeat the last line of it, or you can sing Give Him a Jar of Water. It's when the wind's away and the wave away, that crazy old fool will get down on the bay, dodging the ledges and setting his gear, and come back when the wind drives him in. Well, he knows full well the fishing is done, his credit's all gone and the winter is gone. Sure as the tides will rise and run, he'll go back on the bay again. When the snow is down on the western bay, that fool will go running the fiddler's ground, hauling his gear in the trough of the sea, as if he'd no mind of his own. And he knows full well the fishing is done, his credit's all gone and the winter is come. But as sure as the tides will rise and run, he'll go down on the bay again. His father's gone and his brothers are gone, and still he goes down on the dark of the moon, rowing the dory and setting the twine, and it don't even pay for his time. Well, he knows full well the fishing is done, his credit's all gone and the winter is come. But as sure as the tides will rise and run, he'll get down on the bay again. When the wind's away and the wave away, our children go down on the morning sun. They go rowing them little boats out on the tide, and they'll follow their foolish old man. While you blind old fool, your children are gone, and you never would tell them the fishing was done. Their days were numbered the day they were born, the same as their foolish old man. She talks like this. She's got a very hoarse voice, and she's her name is Ethelyn, and it used to be Ethelyn Baraka because she's of the Baraka people, the McGeorge clan, Baraka people, and she sings some of the old family songs, see? And I had to play the guitar for many years before she'd teach me some of the songs, because she's afraid I'd foul them up. I would befoul them with my dirty fingers on the guitar. And being a dumb kid, didn't know how to drink. Anyway, so she sings this thing. Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John, bless the bed that I bright angels at my bed, two to the bottom and two to the head, two to watch me as I pray, two to bear my soul away. Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John. Bless the bed that I lie on, and if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. A strange thing like that. Hey! Composed by Nicholas Nicholas Apollonio. And it's called Nick's Tune. And it's the last tune in the argument of what a happy tune is and whether a 12-string is happier than a 6-string. as I was walking down Birmingham Street in my new scarlet jacket, all neat and complete. The young girls all smiled as they passed me by, saying one to another, there goes Ramble away. And as I was walking down Birmingham Fair, I spied pretty Nancy a-combing her hair. She smiled in my face and to me did say, ain't you the young fellow they call Ramble away? I said, pretty Nancy, don't smile in my face, for I do not intend to stay long in this place. Well then, where are you going? Come tell me, my dear. Well, I told her I'd ramble, the devil knows where. When 24 weeks they were over and past, this pretty young wench, she grew thick round the waist, and her gown wouldn't pin nor her apron strings tied, and she longed for the sight of young Ramble away. So come all you young maidens, take warning by me. When courting your fellows, don't be easy and free. Don't dress yourselves up and go out on the play, for it's there you might meet with young Ramble away. Ramble away. Oh, it's there you might meet with young Ramble away. Same guy taught me this. I once loved a lass, loved her so well. I hated all others that spoke of her ill. Oh, but now she's rewarded me well for my love, for she's gone to be wed to another. I saw my love to the church go, with brides and bridesmaidens they made a fine show, and I followed on with me heart full of woe, for she's gone to be wed to another. And I saw my love sit down to dine. I sat down beside her and poured out the wine, and I drank to the lassie that should have been mine. Oh, but now she is wed to another. The men in the forest, they ask it of me, how many strawberries grow on the salt sea. And I ask it right back with a tear in my eye, there many dark ships in the forest? Go, you dig me a grave, dig it so deep, and cover it over with flowers so sweet, and I'll lay me down for to take a long sleep, and maybe in time I'll forget her. Dorf. Is that a good key for you? It's too high, or?
So we'll sing, make music, a joyful chorus through the watches of the night, and we'll sigh New England shores ere the great dawn brings light. So heave away, and with a will, boys, for New England we will steer, and the whores, they will be waiting for us there upon the pier.
I never heard you sing it that way
That's the way we do
before.
it actually in San Francisco.
Lay your topsails to the wind, boys. Run your jibs high up the stay, and we'll walk the capstan around, boys, for our homeland bear away. Did you do that for me? Thought I learned it all from you. Colin, eh? Queer bungo ride? You know? I feel like I ought to do something you don't know. Jack was a sailor, and he walked up to town. She was a damsel, and she skipped up and down. And she says to Jack, as she passed him by, would you care for to purchase some queer bungo rye, ruddy rye? It's fall a diddle die, ruddy rye, says Jack to himself. Now what can this be but the finest of whiskies from far Germany, snuggled up in a basket and sold on the sly, and the name that it goes by is queer bungo rye, ruddy rye. It's fall the diddle die, ruddy rye. Jack gave her a pound, for he thought nothing strange. Hold the basket, young man, while I run for your change. Jack opened the basket, and a child he did spy. I'll be damned, did he cry, queer bungo rye, ruddy rye. It's fall the diddle die, ruddy rye. Now to get the child christened was Jack's next intent. To get the child christened, to the parson he went. Says the parson to Jack, what will he go by? I'll be damned, did he cry, call him queer bungo rye, ruddy rye. It's fall the diddle die, ruddy rye. Says the parson to Jack, that's a very queer name. I'll be damned, did he cry, it's a queer way he came. Snuggled up in a basket and sold on the sly, and the name that he'll go by is queer bungo rye, ruddy rye. Fall the diddle die, ruddy rye. So come all ye young sailors that walk up to town, beware of them damsels that skip up and down. Take a peek in their baskets as ye pass 'em by, or else they might part on your queer bungo rye, ruddy rye. It's fall the diddle die, ruddy rye. But anyway, this is what he played. It's now called Louis' Handy, for lack of knowing the name of it. That's Louis. Well, anyway, this guy was a Nova Scotian. His name was McLean, and he had a schooner and he was caught rum running with it, and they impounded it, threw him in jail down in the States. They threw him in jail just for a year. They impounded his schooner. It's called McLean's Coming. Oh, when the wind is bright with the spring and the snow is gone away, the days grow long and the time has come to hoist my sail and go, and I'll hear no more your dungeon door nor see your ball and chain. It's a long and a wild and a windy road till McLean's home again. I'll go down to the Naskig Sound where the tide runs fast and strong, where the water's deep and the hills are steep and the nights are cold and long, and through the rocks of Jericho I'll wind my weary way, and roll her off for Sable lie in the grey seas of Fundy. For the wind is blowing and the tides do run, and the time has come to go. Hoist my sail on a northern wind and I'll be on my way. Oh, but there's no one to go with me, and there's no one by my side. It's a long and a hard and a hungry wind for the straits of Canso. has come to go. It's hoist my sail on a northern wind, and I'll be on my way. And there's no one can go with me, and no one by my side. It's a long and a wild and a windy road till McLean's home again.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I had in mind the Green Hole Hills of West Virginia.
Yeah.
The future for
Okay. Right?
I think it's all right.
Oh, yeah. I have a thing about my soft voice. The green rolling hills of West Virginia are they're the nearest thing to heaven that I know. And all the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here. They will keep me and they'll never let me go. My daddy said, don't ever be a miner, for a miner's grave is all you'll ever own. Hard times everywhere, I can't find a dime to spare. These are the worst times I've ever known. And the green rolling hills of West Virginia, they're the nearest thing to heaven that I know. And all the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here. They will keep me and they'll never let me go. I'll move away into some crowded city, in some northern factory town. You'll find me there. And though I'll leave the past behind, I will never change my mind. These troubled times are more than I can bear. And the green rolling hills of West Virginia, oh, they're the nearest thing to heaven that I know. And all the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here. They will keep me and they'll never let me go.
You know what else? My dearest dear.
Which one? My dearest? You know, one time, a long time ago, I think when I first got interested in folk music, I found this album in Denver. I really think I was on my honeymoon. That's been a long time. I had all that up. I think that's 18 years. But was an alley by Hollywood. Really great singer, and it was called A Lover Prince of Death. It was a 10-inch album. It shows you how long the cover was. I had that album 3 weeks and somebody pinched it. And I know I learned 3/4 of the songs. Did you ever hear this? Just dig the tune, you know, if you didn't dig the words or anything else. Caledonia, land there were two lovers, so lovely and blessed, all in one lover's arms, as burns that great poet and his own and sweetly and fondly he sang of the time. Go bring me the red rose and bring me the lily and bring me the daisy that grows in the vale, and I lay them all down in the grave with you, Mary, for the sake of your bairn. Oh, me your loving old city. I did 2 Indian Massacre ballads. I did a program of songs about Indian massacres with this friend of mine. It's a little old lady who lives in Salt Lake City. And one of them is about the Mountain Meadows Massacre, where the Mormons all dressed up like Indians and pretended to be Indians and massacred a whole bunch of people. And you know, that's pretty open now. Everybody knows they did that. Yeah, it was the Fancher train from Missouri. And everybody told them not to go through southern Utah because the Mormons were so hostile to them. And even when they were in Salt Lake City, people were telling them not to do that. And they're really very open telling them that they would take the other branch of the Oregon Trail would be much safer. And they chose to go that way because it was faster. So there were, it really was, you know, there were 150 and 128 people were massacred. There were about 150 and 128 were killed, and they killed everyone who was not over 7 or 8 years old. And they sold those children into slavery. And the people who killed them were all Mormons, except they dressed up like Indians to make it look like it was an Indian massacre. Yeah. And he said, everything's cool. If you just give us your weapons, we'll give you safe conduct. And then as soon as they gave up their weapons, then all the Mormons who were dressed up like Indians and all the Mormons who were dressed up like Mormons all just jumped them in and just killed them all. You know. And they meant it to be blamed on the Indians. And like the Indians were all Utes, you know, and Paiutes who are notoriously now more like sort of peaceful agricultural sort of people, you know, and it was a pretty dumb idea to begin with, except that when you really look at everything that happened to Mormons before they came, you can kind of understand this trip they went on. Yeah, it was. I haven't read that, but it's, you know, when I know those people, the people that I know, I have a certain amount of sympathy for them, and at the same time, you know, I think they're wrong. Like, you know how when you know somebody that well, you feel like all the trips they went on could be explained so easily in terms of how you would react to something yourself. And yet they're also wrong in terms of how you think you ought to react in terms of yourself. You know, the Mormons are really pretty far people. But anyway, there are those ballads that are related to that, and then there are those ballads that are related to how they think they ought to be. Cigarettes might be nice. I really can't keep this goddamn thing. That's easy. But, well, that's how we got onto that whole thing. Was I was talking about Hollywood. The album Hollywood, which is a really unlikely name, but that is really one of the greatest albums I ever heard. It's called "Oh Lovely Appearance of Death," or American Folk Songs of Sadness and Melancholy. And it has that one I just sang about Burns. And it has the absolute best, without exception, in any frame of reference version of The House of the Rising Sun on it. And the first one I ever heard, and it's in 3/4 time. You ever heard? Yeah. I can't do it to suit myself, but just imagine. There is a house in New Orleans. It's called the Rising Sun. It has been the home of many a poor girl and many a young girl. My mother, she's a tailor. She sews those new blue jeans. My sister, no, my father, he's a gambling man. Gambles around New Orleans. Well, the only thing that gambling is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on the drum. Go and tell my baby sister, never do what I have done, and shown that house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. Well, it's wonderful on the platform, and the other one on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear my ball and chain. I'm going back to New Orleans. My race so, no, I'm not even really close to it. You know, I barely remember it. It's just so straight and so non-editorial in the way it approached it. Her voice is, I think it's one of the best voices I ever heard. You know. Charles Seeger said Hollywood sounds like soap to me. it has an almost non-involved quality, and yet it's so passionate. But that's where I got that song. All you will never know, my dear, I love you oh so well. I love you more, my dearest dear, than human tongue can tell. My dear old mother's hard to leave. My father's on my mind, but for your sake, I'd go with you. I'd leave 'em all behind. All for your sake, I'd go with you, oh mother. Fare thee well, for fear I'd never see you more. What here on earth that I will. I wish your breast was made of glass, and all in I'd behold your name in secret. I would write in letters of bright gold, in letters of bright gold, my dear, believe in what I say. Now you are the one that I love best until my dying day. And when you're on some distant shore, think on your absent friend. And when the wind blows high and clear, I dare to cry a sing. And when the wind blows high and clear, pray send it love to me, that I may know by your handwriting how times is meant to be. My dearest dear, the time has come for you and I, and you will never know, my dear, the sorrow in my heart. All you will never know, my dear, I love you oh so, and I love you more, my dearest dear, than human tongue can tell. What time is it? Thrift. I would really like a cotton eye kid machine for happy birthday. Well, I've got to get myself ready. Is it on? It's really doing it right now. What is a room without a door that sometimes locks or stands ajar? What is a room without a wall to keep outside when sun comes? And dwellers in each room should have the right to choose their own design and color schemes to suit their own, though different from mine. If I should die before I wake, there's nothing here I want to take with me. I've had the best, I've had the worst. I've been last, I've got into the line first. I've been hungry, I've been satisfied. I've seen the carnival taking every ride. If I should wake before I die, I'd never stop to wonder why. I'd grab the day, take it and run naked, reaching for the sun. I'd run like a rabbit, fly like a dove, all around the world looking for love's sweet love. Yet here I lie, afraid to sleep, afraid to look inside too deep. Just wanna climb outside my skin, find out who it is that's in there. Old friends and lovers keep me afloat, keep on rocking, yes, it's a beautiful boat. Oh, friends and lovers keep me afloat, keep on rocking, yeah, it's a beautiful boat. Ah, amen. Amen.
All the girls of this town that live along the shore, you speak but one word and they say it twice o'er, and then they add to it as much as they can. For the fairest of women, aye, she looks to a man, and it's all laddie-o. And the boys, they dress up in the very best style, to call on the girls, it is their incline. They'll go to their houses and there they will stay, and they'll keep the girls up till it's almost day, and it's to bed when it's almost day. And when they get up, there's the devil to pay. Oh, mother, I'm sure not to blame. For when you were young, you were fond of the same. And it's oh, laddie-o. Then the boys, they get up, they stagger and reel. They curse on the girls, how unsteady they feel. Oh, if here's what's called cotton, I'll have none at all. And I'll live by myself, keeping bachelor's hall. And it's all laddie-o. Oh, bachelor's hall, it is always the best. Be you sick, drunk, or sober, you're always at rest. Come home when you like, lay down on the straw. You can have the whole cake and still ask for more. And it's all laddie-o. Oh, bachelor's hall, it is always the best. Be you sick, drunk, or sober, you're always at rest. No wife for to scold you, no children to bawl. You can live by yourself, keeping bachelor's hall. And it's all laddie-o. Still going round? Going round now, is it? 'Twas down by Christ Church in the town of Dungannon. Started wrong. 'Twas down by Christ Church that I first met with Annie, a nice little girl and not a bit shy. She told me her father, he came from Dungannon, and he'd take her there in the sweet by and by. And what's it to any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true? As I lifted her petticoats easy and slow, and I rolled up me sleeve for to buckle her shoe. Now every young girl, she is surely a jewel, and well built for grappling as most of them are. But any young feller, he's surely a fool if he tries it the first time to go a bit far. And what's it to any man whether or no,
whether I'm easy or whether I'm true. As I lifted her petticoats, easy and slow, and I rolled up me sleeve for to buckle her shoe. Now if ever you go to the town of Dungannon, you can search till your eyeballs are empty and blind. But be you sitting or standing or walking or running, a jewel like Annie you never will find. And what's it to any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true? As I lifted her petticoats, easy and slow, and I rolled up me sleeve for to buckle her shoe. The other verse is something like this. Was down by St. by St. Thomas's down on the Liffey. The sun was declining, the evening grew dark, when by King's Bridge, done in a jiffy, my arms were around her in the parks. Nick knows it, and I think it might be the Glancy brothers have recorded it. Not much at all. I first heard it at the Newport Folk Festival, Liam Clancy singing it. And I got the words from some guy, an Irish guy I met in San Francisco. And I don't think there's any sort of history behind it. It's obviously Dublin. I think it's a written song because it mentions places in Dublin, Main Street in Dublin. And so I think someone just wrote it surrounded by the Dublin scene. Poetry song. See if I can do that without forgetting it. No, they're too low, yeah. Was that microphone was smashing again last night? Come, gentlemen, both great and small, gamekeepers, poachers, sportsmen all. Come listen to me, simple clown, and I'll sing you the death of poor Bill Brown. I'll sing you the death of poor Bill Brown. One stormy night, as you shall hear, it being the season of the year, we went to the woods to catch a buck, but in that night we had bad luck. Bill Brown was shot and his course was struck. We got to the woods, our sport began. I saw the gamekeeper present his gun. I called on Bill to climb the gate, to get away, but he was too late. and there he met his untimely fate. I know the man that shot Bill Brown, I know him well and can tell the clown, and to describe him in me song, black jacket he had and red waistcoat on. I know him well, and his name was Tom. I dressed myself next night in time. I looked at me watch and it was just 9. It was my resolve, and I'll tell you why. To find that gamekeeper I did go try, who shot my friend, and he shall die. I ranged the woods all over, and then I looked at me watch, and it was just 10. Then I heard a step all on the green, and I hid myself for fear being seen. For I plainly saw that it was Tom Green. I held me gun all in me hand, resolved to fire if Tom should stand. Tom heard the noise and he turned around. I fired and brought him to the ground. My hand gave him his deep death wound. Now revenge, you see, my hope has crowned. I shot the man that killed Bill Brown. Poor Bill, these eyes no more shall see. Ah, farewell, my friend, farewell to thee. I've crowned your hopes and your memory. Yeah, it's a revenge ballad, and it's based on an incident that happened somewhere towards the end of the 18th century in a village. It's either Brightside or Brightwell. I think it's Brightside, and that's near Sheffield in Yorkshire. You can find it on a Hale. Lloyd had recorded it. Now that I'm not really sure about. Because I haven't seen the words. I've just heard the words, and I don't know whether there's some old meaning for clown. Whether the clown can mean a tail. You know, come listen to my simple clown. I think, is there a word like clout? Does that mean a tail? Come listen to my simple. No. I don't know. It threw me now. I can't really tell you the reference. Maybe if you look in some oldie worldy book. Ask Joe Hickinson or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, this song's pretty hard work. Bloodthirsty song. I sang this at Carl Ekman's house. Gene Ritchie said, fancy singing a song like that. Come all you wild young people and listen to me song that I will unfold concerning gold that derives so many wrongs. Young Emma was a serving maid who loved a sailor-boat. He plowed the main, much gold to gain, for his love, so we've been told. He plowed the main for 7 years and then returned home. As soon as he put foot on the shore, unto his love did go. He went unto young Emma's house, his gold all for to show that he had gained all on the main, all on the lowlands low. My father keeps a public house down by the side of the sea. There you shall go and stay this night, and there you'll wait for me. I'll meet you in the morning, but don't let my parents know that your name it is young Edwin, who plowed the lowlands low. Young Edwin, he sat drinking till time to go to bed. He little thought a sword that night would part his body and head. Then Edwin, he got into bed, and scarcely was asleep, when Emma's cruel parents soft in his wounded creep. They stabbed him and dragged him out of bed, and to the sea did go. And they sent his body floating down, all on the lowlands low. And Emma, she lay sleeping, and she had a dreadful dream. She dreamt she saw young Edwin's blood a-flowing like a stream. Oh, Father, where's the stranger came here last night to stay? Oh, he is dead, no tales can tell, her father he did say. Oh, Father, cruel Father, you will die a public show for the murdering of young Edwin, who plowed the lowlands low. The fishes of the ocean swim o'er my lover's breast. His body rolls in motion, I hope his soul's at rest. The shells all on the seashore, as they're rolling to and fro, remind me of young Edwin, who plowed the lowlands low. For many years she passed away, and tried to ease her mind, crying, oh, my friends, my love is gone,
and I am left behind. Then Emma, poor Emma, to Bedlam was forced to go, and her shrieks were for young Edwin, who plowed the lowlands low.
All right, what you want? Congo River? Come join, come join. Oh, was you ever on the Congo River? Blow, boys, blow, where fever makes the white man shiver. Blow me, bully boys, blow, yonder comes that Yankee packet. Blow, boys, blow, she fires her guns, you can hear the racket. Blow me, bully boys, blow, and who do you think was the captain of her? Blow, boys, blow, I bully Hayes, that Liverpool lover. Blow me, bully boys, blow, and who do you think was the first mate of her? Blow, boys, blow, why my mother's sister's other brother. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think that we had for cargo? Blow, boys, blow, a long black sheep that had run the embargo. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think that we had for supper? Blow, boys, blow, a monkey's heart and a donkey's liver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think that we had for dinner? Blow, boys, blow, I water soup but a little bit thinner. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Oh, yonder comes that Yankee clipper. Blow, boys, blow, her masts and spars, they shone like silver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Oh, was you ever on the Congo River? Blow, boys, blow, where fever makes the white man shiver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Want me to put a couple of verses of General Taylor on? You can get the tune to that. Anyhow.
Sure.
So that's, if I can find the right note.
Where are the words?
Hmm?
Why don't you put that whole thing on?
All right. General Taylor died long ago. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Oh, General Taylor died long ago. Carry him to his burying ground. To me way stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Oh, General Taylor gained the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Oh, General Taylor gained the day. Carry him to his burying. To me way stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Well, I wish I was General Taylor's son. Walk him along, John, carry him along. I'd build me a ship of 1,000 tons. Carry him to his burying ground. To me way stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. To me way you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Yes, I'd build me a ship of 1,000 tons. Walk him along, John, carry him along, and I'd fill it up with Barbados rum. Carry him to his burying ground. To me way stormy. stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along to me way, you stormy. Carry him to his burying, and I'd give a top to every man. Walk him along, John, carry him along, and a double top to the shanty man. Carry him to his burying ground to me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along to me way, you stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Oh, another really neat one we did with Lou is one which sort of goes like this. It's actually really neat with two-part harmony, and it almost needs it, but it's a slow shanty. It's a capstan shanty. It's a walk around, and it goes around Cape Horn we all must go. Way, hey, Susie, and around Cape Horn to Mexico, around the bays of Mexico. When I was a young man in my prime, way, hey, Susie, and I knocked them yellow gals two at a time around the bays of Mexico. Them yellow gals don't use no combs, way, hey, Susie, and combs their hair with a kipper backbone around the bays of Mexico. And the harmony goes like this. Oh, the times is hard and the wages low. Way, Susie, and time for us to roll and go around the bays of Mexico. Oh, around Cape Horn we all must go. Way, hey, Susie, and around Cape Horn to Mexico, around the bays of Mexico. It was really neat. The way Louis described you did that was that these sailors have just come back from a night of carousing on the town, and they're all bombed out of their mind and drugged and doped up, and they have to do this work, and so it should be so mush-mouthed and as slow as possible. And that's the way we did it, and it's really fun. Just drag it out. And it's one of those ones like Roll Alabama where you can drag the harmony out because of that.
Maybe, how about if you put the way you sing Roll Alabama, Roll Alabama?
All right. All right. Let's find a good key for that. I think I'll do it lower than usual. When the Alabama's keel was laid, roll, Alabama, roll. She was built in the yard of Jonathan Laird. Whoa, roll, Alabama, roll. 'Twas in 1861. Roll, Alabama, roll. This ship her building was begun. Whoa, roll, Alabama, roll. And down the Mersey she sailed one day. Roll, Alabama, roll. And across the western she plowed her way. Whoa, roll, Alabama, roll. With British guns, oh, she was stocked. Roll, Alabama, roll. was built in Fayal, in Cherbourg she docked. Whoa, roll, Alabama, roll. To fight the North Thames did employ. Roll, Alabama, roll. Well, any method to kill or destroy. Whoa, roll, Alabama, roll. She anchored off Cherbourg one dark night. Roll, Alabama, roll. Awaiting was Winslow just fixing to fight. Whoa, roll, Alabama, roll. Whoops. Outside the 3-mile limit they fought, and Semmes escaped in a fine British yacht. And the Kearsarge won, Alabama so brave, she sank to the bottom to her watery grave. Whoa, roll,